Hey guys, welcome back to Tony Talks Cards. As always, that hasn't changed. My name is Tony, and we're talking Cubs cards today, specifically Ernie Banks cards. If you watch some prior videos, you know I've picked up four prior Ernie Banks cards in his basic tops, basic set run. Always been a Cubs fan since watching them on WGN back in grade school, junior high, and then high school. Not having a home team, the Cubs became my home team. And Ernie Banks being one of the greatest Cubs, just that name, the player, some highlights always stood out for me. And so earlier this year, or maybe late December, I put out a video talking about what are my 2025 collecting goals. I already had a few Banks cards at the time, but I did want to add some more to the run there. So here's what I've picked up the last probably month and a half. Maybe some got in December, and I haven't showed them on the channel yet. But here are four more I picked up to add to the four I have, which will make eight. So eight so far, and very happy with the pickups right now. So I'll walk through them one by one here, and I hope you enjoy. So the first one I picked up most recently, but also the oldest of the new ones that I got, is a 1961 tops Ernie Banks there. There you go. Pretty decently centered. It's got some, print spots and print lines that kind of go across some of these older cards, but a few touches and the corners aren't entirely perfect, but nice solid card I picked up probably for about $35, give or take here. So not the biggest fan of the 61 tops set, just kind of basic like the 61 tops football set. Actually, they're kind of similar. Basic picture, name, nothing fancy graphics wise, but hey, it'll do. I like the card. That's card number one. Going in order of, I guess, oldest to newest would be this is graded 1967 Ernie Banks, graded a 4. And again, pretty good centering. Don't see a lot of issues with it, but nice to pick that up in the collection as well. There's the back too. Again, looking at it, one corner looks a bit rougher than the others are, but again, I'm kind of in that 4 or 5 range. It works for me. So that's the 1967 pickup. Working oldest to newest would be an SGC 5.5 1968 Ernie Banks. I do like that picture with the smile, the batting stance, and someone I haven't identified who that is in the background. Kind of gives you some other person there background behind him as he's getting ready to pose for the tops picture, I suppose, for the 1968 set. Again, SGC 5.5. This one, a little better corners than the other ones. Pretty good, solid centering there. And again, whether it's PSA, SGC, or ungraded, looks good to me and great for my range of collecting. So there's that. And the last one I picked up the earliest, probably back in December. I just forgot to show it off earlier, and it's ungraded like the 61 was. But it's a nice, solid 69 tops Ernie Banks. Again, if you've seen this picture before, you're not misremembering. Those kind of look the same, don't they? They even have the same guy in the background. You can see the brim of the hat barely peeking out of the side of this 69 tops. But then on this one, you see more of the picture of that guy in the background. So again, not original photos for 68 and 69 for Mr. Banks, but I do like this card as well because of the closer up shot. It's got nice, solid corners. Centering's pretty good. I did like the kind of the bubble up here, the name down below, big solid picture there. And again, the Cubs logo on his arm as well. So again, maybe a surface scratch, but honestly, this card is pretty solid. I'll probably keep it like this unless I decide to bulk up and get a big run together of something for one of the two big grading companies to send this in with it too. But for right now, no rush. Happy to have this ungraded card in my collection. So there you go. That's my last four Ernie Banks pickups, probably the last month and a half. So with the four I already had, that brings us to eight. As I go through the rest of the year, I will be looking for more of those cards. Probably not the 54 tops. That won't be on the top of the list immediately. But looking for more of the, again, newer ones, the 1970, 66, 65, and so on and so forth. So keep you posted on that. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the video, and thanks for those who've subscribed and liked and commented. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I'd love to have you watch the content and get notifications when the new videos drop. So thank you again. Have a great week. See you soon. Bye.